Hello everybody, and today is Bear's Got You Date / birthday party. We just got their pup cups and they put peanut butter on top. Ah. Hers is spilling. Let's. She's mowing hers. I can't see though because it's on the other side. Uh-uh. You just grumbling and grumble. I trimmed her hair a little bit this morning. You can't really tell though. You can kind of tell, but. Oh my goodness. The roads here have some really steep and hatchbacky. We're trying to find the parking lot to park in there, but we drove up that. It was kind of creepy. First day of fall and Bear's Got You Day. It is beautiful out. It's a little cloudy, but the sun is shining. Yeah. Okay. And I guess there is a falls area here, so we'll be looking at that too. Man, the leaves are just beautiful, and when the sun comes out, it shines on them, and it's really beautiful. The water is low right now. This is my first time here, so I'm kind of wondering what this will look like on a normal rainy year. Wow, it's beautiful. Somebody painted a whole bunch of hearts on these ones. Positive anything is better than negative nothing. Oh, look at the dog. Can I have a bowl? Come here, guys. Connections between the land, the water, and the wildlife we need. We've got humans, mammals, birds, fish, reptiles, amphibians, invertebrates, scrappers, graders. I am getting dirt kicked on me. Shredders, piercers, collectors, predators. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? There's a water cycle. There is falls here, so we'll have to find those. There's a lot of trails here, and they're all named. There's one that's named Trails End. It's not really a Trails End, it's just the name of the trail. We are by Minnesota River Scenic Byway, and it says it's a parking spot, but it's kind of hard to see like where the parking is. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Oh my goodness. He's got the sneezers. This part goes in a nice little loop. Whoa. The roads here kind of scare me a bit because they're a bit steep and some of them are kind of windy. Like, look, that's what we gotta go up. That big hill coming up. I kind of want to go up that hill over there too. Wow, this is beautiful. The weather station said that we're supposed to be getting rain, so I'm not sure when it's gonna come. These guys are having fun. Trail crossing and horse crossing. Yeah. Not very wheelchair accessible. Not wheelchair accessible. There is wheelchair parking. Where that one splits off. Let's see what this one. Oh, this is North Creek. I like how big the signs are. They're really big. I like that a lot. Yield to hikers, bikes, and horses. North Creek. Whoa. Well, this is all sandy. Oh man. Oh man. Go slow. Go slow. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. The Dakota Perspective. The Minnesota and Mississippi River valleys have been home to the Dakota for centuries. For generations, Dakota families fished from the rivers, gathered rice from area lakes, hunted game on the prairies and in the river valley woodlands, and established villages along the riverbanks. and surrounding lakes. The Dakota lived in harmony with the world around them, and their culture flourished. Located in Minnesota and western Wisconsin, the Dakota have lived for countless generations along the wooded shores of the region's lakes and rivers. They harvested wild rice, maple sugar, and cultivated gardens. They were semi-nomadic people, spending most of the year in villages populated with bark log houses. The first recorded non-Indian contact with the Dakota took place in 1640s. For the next 200 years, Dakota people tolerated the presence and ever-increasing numbers of non-Indians encroaching on their homelands. Some Dakota villages did not accept or trust the newcomers and did not wish to have their traditional ways of life changed. By the end of the 1700s, the fur trade that was brought by the newcomers had become a major way of life to many Dakota. Almost all Dakota villages were trading goods with the non-Indians. By the early 1800s, the United States of America started to negotiate treaties with the Dakota Nation in hopes to garnish land and remove the Dakota population away from growing European settlements. Over the next 50 years, a series of treaties forced upon the Dakota Nation would see their homeland taken away, destroying their ability to provide for themselves in traditional ways. In 1851, with diminished food resource, increased hostiles, and outright deception, the Dakota chiefs had little choice but to sign a treaty ceding all land in Minnesota except for 2 strips of land on both sides of the Minnesota River. The Dakota were poorly treated and became increasingly reliant upon the United States government's promises for payments and goods. Missionaries, fur traders, Indian agents, and the U.S. government all worked to change the culture of the Dakota. Breakfast on the Prairie, people escaping from the Indian massacres of 1862. Adrian John Ebell took this photo, which was likely taken near Hot Creek in Renville County. Photo from the Minnesota Historical Society. Adrian John Ebell took this photo at Thomas Williamson home at the Upper Sioux Agency on August 18, 1862, the day before the U.S.-Dakota War. Photo from Minnesota Historical Society. In 1862, after many broken promises, the Dakota could no longer allow this mistreatment. They battled for their homelands, their way of life, and their culture. For 6 weeks in 1862, or range throughout southwestern Minnesota. As a result of the conflict, the U.S. Congress overturned all the previous treaties and imposed the removal of the Dakota from Minnesota. Those Dakota who remained in Minnesota spent many impoverished years attempting to gain support and help from the United States government. Dakota lands were eventually restored in Minnesota and Dakota. Communities eventually developed at Prairie Islands and Shakopee and the Lower Sioux south of Morton, Minnesota, and the Upper Sioux south of Granite Falls, Minnesota. We got a fork in the road here. It's supposed to be on the way to the falls. And then there's another one there. So I'm not sure which way to go. Bear's pulling us this way. So I guess we're going this way. Oh, that looks steep. And that's no trespassing over there. Okay. I don't know. So that left turn ended up being down a big hill. So we came back the right way. But it looks like we're losing our trail this way too. Oh, it's becoming very narrow. Oh. I don't like this. No, I don't like this. Okay, Bear was right. According to the map, it's a left at that turn. To the right, it's a dead end. So to go to the falls, it is a left. Bear was right to begin with. So we have to go down that steep hill. I think it's supposed to be right there, but it's dried up. I think. Whoa. Nope. You know, when I'm playing Horizon, I said that people put that there so they know that they're way back. See? There's two right there. I don't see nothing. Crap, and there's people coming.